Let's talk about some of the players that really impressed me tonight. Number one, Manuel Neuer. Oh boy, 40 years old. And you're still keeping at the top. See, Manuel Neuer is still better than a lot of goalkeepers right now that are in their prime. His anticipation, reading of the attackers' movement. There are so many points and instances whereby he could have conceded a goal, but based on the fact that he made himself very big, he did it against Mbappe, he did it against Vini Jr., that Manuel Neuer was immaculate. Manuel Neuer was just totally brilliant. I think my favorite move of tonight was when, Vini Jr. had that 1v1 where he was supposed to score. But Manuel Neuer just followed him and guided him and made the angle very difficult for Vini Jr. to score. That was immaculate goalkeeping from Manuel Neuer. Top goalkeeper. Right? When you talk about the best goalkeepers in the history of the game, Manuel Neuer is there. He's up there. Right? You cannot talk about the best goalkeepers in the history of the game and you don't mention Manuel Neuer in your top 3, top 4. He's too good. Then Michael Olise, right? The hype is real. The boy is a baller. The boy is happy play ball. First half, he wanted to finish Carreras. Michael Olise, he want chop Carreras for dinner. He was too good. But I was surprised that in the second half, he wasn't as effective. Maybe he got tired. But Michael Olise was just brilliant. And once again, another assist, given to Harry Kane. Michael Olise is the kind of winger that you dream to have as a striker. Right? He's the kind of winger that you want to have. So many times he gets the ball in good positions and he could easily shoot. But what does he do? He tries to look for a striker. And this is the same thing that, Arsenal needs to do more effectively. Arsenal wingers are always looking for ways to score. Michael Olise can score goals, but he knows that there's a striker in the team. There's a Harry Kane in the team. So if I'm in a position whereby I can cross the ball, let me cross the ball. If you watch this game, watch the first half, anytime he gets the ball, he's always looking for a way to cross the ball into the box so that his striker can get an opportunity to score. And that's why he creates so many chances. Right? So well done to Michael Olise. Another player that thoroughly impressed me tonight. Kimmich. Oh boy. Kimmich. Ha. Oh boy. I don't know, say Kimmich see the ball like this. So, say we need to really watch Bundesliga now. And the only few matches in the World for Champions League, Kimmich really balled to the control in that midfield. The way he dominated the midfield, slowed down the tempo of the game, dictated how the game will move. Right? He was just controlling the entire tempo of the midfield play. Right? Luis Diaz, yes, he scored a goal, but he was not really impressive. Right? Yes, he scored that goal, but he was not impressive. So many times, misplaced passes, pass when supposed to give shots, he could just pass the ball anyhow. He was not really great tonight. Yes, he got that goal, but he not really impressed me. Another player that impressed me was Gnabry. Right? His movement in that number 10 position was very good. And there were instances where he switched positions between himself and Olise. Musiala, when Musiala came in, you could clearly see that he dropped the tempo of the midfield pressing. And Gnabry was very good at pressing. That was something that Musiala was not able to do when he came in for him. Overall, it was a very brilliant performance from the entire Bayern Munich team. Pavlovic, so many of them played very well. I have to give kudos to the fullbacks. They held their own, right? They held their own. They played very well. Upamecano had a very good game against Vini Jr. tonight, right? He was the guy that was always making sure that anytime Vini Jr. had a space, he was going to block that space. So well done to the entire Bayern Munich team. Vincent Kompany has done a very good job with this Bayern Munich team, right? We cannot lie. He has done a very good job. Bayern Munich plays one of the best brands of football in Europe. Very controlled. Going to the Bernabeu and controlling Real Madrid like that is not an easy feat. So well done to the coach, Vincent Kompany.